Morning folks, Kevin here. Well, it's March 17th, 2025. The winds have calmed down. So yesterday we had winter storm warnings. I quit early, about 3:30 p.m. and the winds really were kicking up. It got to be too dangerous back there. And then we had a pretty significant storm after that. But it was very warm. The temperatures are dropping now. It's still above freezing right now. But we got drenched, and that water also helped. The warm weather and the rain helped to melt a lot of snow. So I thought before I go too much further, I thought I'd share with you. I had a question about how some of the equipment did that we've extracted so far from the building. So first we got Pepe. So that Pepe was on the west side of the building there. I'm really concerned about Pepe. The roll cage is bent up pretty badly. It's all shifted sideways. I think that the undercarriage, the frame, is damaged as well. And of course the rim is bent. It's just all, it was sitting on an angle like this. If you can imagine, these wheels were off the ground. Same with Suki over there as well. The right hand side wheels were off the ground all the way, with all the weight of the roof, and you could see the roll cage bent over to the side. I had to use a chain and the excavator to straighten out this side of the roll cage so that I could get the seat down and all. So that's pretty darn questionable, this one. Suki, it is making some both Suki and the Avant are making more like standard hydrostatic sounds, a bit of a whine to it as well. And again, these wheels were off the ground, this wheel was down, and the whole suspension twisted as well. The windshield's out, the mirrors are done, wiper assembly, all of that's smashed. So, and it's caved in a little bit at the roof, and doors banged in here as well. So really we need to have the mechanics go over this and see, are we going to have problems in the future because of the main structure of the building, all the weight going on the drive unit and the frame as well. The Avant 860i, probably one of the best things about this machine being where it was located, it was right next to one of the pallet racks, so that really held a lot of weight from completely crushing it. The top of the cab is smashed in. The window isn't broken up there that you could see through. It's actually in pretty darn good shape. You can see the wind cover up here. This is all bent down. It's all scratched up. The paint's just scratched pretty badly. I think the forks are okay, but we'll have to see. Some of the hydraulic fittings here got bent some, so we'll see. And this one also is making a different sound. This was our quietest machine. It's louder now. So, and it's got more of a vibration, so I'm not sure what it is. I don't see any structural damage to the cowl on it, but I haven't had it apart to take a close look at it yet either. It's right now we're just trying to get things out. You can see where some of but this is plastic. So I don't know what works and what doesn't work with it, but I did use it to get the toolbox out. So yeah, if you've been watching for a while, I went to Harbor Freight and got another U.S. General toolbox, and that was still in its packaging. The box is actually in the back of Pepe there. So I put it over here, unbox it, and it looks in really good condition considering it had all the truss weight and all that snow load on top of it as well. So that's that toolbox there. So that's the toolbox there. We've got lots of things out. Thea's been working a lot of hours just trying to clean things up, get things dried off. these two cabinets were out there in the building. Yeah, they got dents on them and all. And I haven't been through them, opening and closing doors. My goals at this point are trying to extract as much stuff out of the building as possible. And, you know, filled up all the bench tops with everything. You know, filling up bins. And we don't have enough of these bins to actually get everything in. So Thea was in here working. Let me move some of these things again. So anyways, before me moving more things here, I'm going to get started, see what I got to do out here. The snow has really melted tremendously, but I'll plan my approach here in just a couple of minutes as soon as I get out there and decide what I'm going to do bit by bit. I'll probably put up a couple of cameras so you can see the process and all. And one thing I got to say is thank God for Elon the excavator. You really need that to carefully pick up the roof materials and truss materials. I can use the reciprocating saw, and those things that don't have weight bearing coming down, I can cut those sections out and work my way in and cut up the roof sections as well so that they're manageable. I can peel them up and put them over there, peel off the composite shingles, strip off the copper, strip off the membrane on top of it as well. So those things are going pretty well, but we're a long ways from where we need to be. Anyways, so I'm going to get back to it, and we'll get our day started here. Well, today's video is going to be a little bit different. I don't think I'll include any of my time-lapse footage today. It's been crazy. I was able to get some work done over in here, getting some of the damaged shelving units out, getting bins filled with various you know, hardware and tools, those sorts of things. There's still, as you can see, the bins that hold all of the screws, they're all smashed and crashed. But I was able to get quite a bit out, get them into bins and get them out into the Sugarshack for now. They're loaded with water, so we'll have to see how things are. So I turn the buckets on the sides like this to try and get as much water out of there so we don't get the rust. And just having troubles with cameras today. So I do have potentially a conference call with a public adjuster here shortly, and I just got done meeting with my brother Dave, who is a mechanical engineer. He's retired but still doing building for his kids, designing and building their homes, or working with them to do it just the same way that he built his home and we built our home here as well. So we went over the scope of the plans here, and I did some chicken scratching to prep for our meeting today to show him what I had in mind. And I'll go ahead and draw up, I'll do some get some graph paper out and draw a couple of profiles, drawings for the building, and then we'll start the process of and I'll go over all this with you in the future, deciding on all of the integral components for the structure, because it's going to be a little bit different. I really want to beef it up even more. And since so many of our cabinets and shelving units are all destroyed, I'll probably do built-in shelving. You know, the insurance, rebuying all of the lockers and the tool bins and the shelving units that I have. Well, it's not really feasible. You can see for years all of my different parts bins are back here, and sort of see what this is like. Then I have all my other shelving units that carry so much of the materials. These are my welding shields here, and so on. So this video is going to be a short one. I hope everybody stays safe and take good care of yourselves. I got to get back to the office, get some work done before our conference call and all. Tomorrow I'll have another contractor come to assess like I had before, but this will be a contractor looking at this, see if we can build it to spec the way that it actually is here, so we can get the actual cash value or the replacement value of the building as I'm insured for. So hopefully that'll go well. So that's it for today's video. Stay safe and take care. Bye-bye now.